Hello, in this video I am going to talk about my gamer motivation profile test result and whether this result match my gamer profile. Also I will give example from 3 games. These games are Hollow Knight, Just Cause 3 and Witcher 2. According to the test result, most important component for me is immersion, which score is 80%. That means I like the game which includes interesting narratives, characters and settings more than 80% of players. There are 2 secondary motivations for each component. For immersion, first one is fantasy. My score is 85 for this motivation. According to Quantic Foundry, gamers who have high score in this motivation enjoy become someone else in somewhere else, or just want to explore the game area. And that's true for me. For example, in Witcher 2 you can talk with a lot of NPCs and have conversations which are not related to main story. Also you have different answer options during the conversations. This makes me feel like someone else. Also it feels like every character feels alive or like they have a backstory. Also you can play games or doing other events in open world, like playing dice poker, joining fight tournament and arm wrestling. Due to these features, open world feels alive, so this game world become more believable for me. Player can earn money and experience by completing these side missions. So also it gives a purpose to me complete these side missions, but my main purpose to doing these missions is discover game universe.
Wait till he drops his fucking guard! In the kidneys!
The second secondary motivation is story. I have 70% score for story. Story is very important to me because story is main motivation for me to make progress in the game. If the game story is boring or predictable or the characters are boring, game become less enjoyable to me, and usually I won't finish that kind of games. I like the Witcher 2 story. It's little complicated, but it makes to guess what happened in the future. The most important feature of Witcher 2 story is you can change the game story by decisions. For example, in this part of the game there are 2 options for Geralt. Geralt can just kill the Lavalette, or Geralt can try to negotiate with him. If Geralt killed the Lavalette in future, you met with his mother and she helps you to escape from prison.
Mother, I shall find you and kill you.
If Geralt negotiate with Lavalette and don't kill him, in future he will going to meet him in prison and Lavalette going to help him to escape from prison. When Geralt escape, Lavalette going to blow up whole castle.
Come with me. There's nothing you can do here.
I've more to do now than ever before.
Alone.
I need no one's aid for what I aim to accomplish.
Is that your final word?
Farewell, Witcher.
The second important component according to test is action, which score is 70%. According to Quantic Foundry, gamers who have high score in this component are aggressive and they like being in a fast-paced battles. First secondary motivation for action component is excitement. My score for excitement is 47%, which means nearly same with the other gamers. Gamers who made high score in this motivation like fast-paced games and they want the game test their reaction time. They want to be rewarded after winning a battle. And they want the game provide them adrenaline. In Hollow Knight, battles are very fast-paced, as you can see. Also, boss fights are fast and hard to me, so it gave me adrenaline. Also, after winning a battle, game rewards you. That's very important motivation for me. For example, I am doing this battle third time because it gives me a really good money. Hollow Knight also includes immersion components. It have a huge map and every part of the map is unique. Also, you can meet new NPCs and listen to them. When you listen an NPC, you will learn a new thing about story. When I was playing the game, I always want to meet new characters or discover a new area. Hollow Knight like a combination of action and immersion components, which are the two of the most important components for me. So that's why I really like this game so much.
Akala, tono. Madaula, misu.
Second secondary motivation for action component is destruction. My score is 82% for destruction motivation. According to Quantic Foundry, gamers who made high score in this component are like using a lot of tools and blow the things up. So I will give an example from Just Cause 3. Cause game allows to you blow a lot of things with different weapons. However, this game's immersion component is terrible, because story and characters are very boring and open world doesn't feel alive. Although Just Cause 3 have a bad immersion component which is very important to me, I enjoyed the game due to game provides me destruction motivation features. To conclude, immersion and action components are necessary for me to enjoy a game, but if just action component is good and immersion component is bad in the game, I won't finish that game, because I get bored after a while. But if a game's immersion features are very good, probably I will finish that game and I really enjoy that time.